forgotten. Forever, forever, let's run away together. Let's run away together.
So what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel by me, Barrow on tour. Yes, I'm back with another video on the channel. In today's video then is a bit of a, not a video that I did want to make on the channel, but I'm going to have to again. But what is wrong at Barrow AFC at the minute? Well, start of the season, we're about saying 21 games into the season, and we was down in 20th in the league. 8 games without a win at the minute. Players out injured, like Demetrius says, out injured. What players that have just coming back from injury and stuff like that. But we're not, Zanzala not been performing recently. I think in this video then I'm going to be talking about what needs to be changed here at Barrow AFC and what needs to happen, well, quickly is what I would think. But before we do get any further into the video, don't forget to smash like the video, subscribe to the channel, and post notifications notified every single time I post a new video. And the first category that I am going to speak about is what tactics we should potentially be playing and improved, and what Mark Cooper has been playing recently in recent games at Barrow AFC. So then, moving on to tactics of why I think, well, tactics that Mark Cooper has been using recently and what he should potentially be using. Well, his formation he's been using at the minute is a 3-5-2 and a 3-4-3, which, to be honest, they are good formations, but the way we have been playing recently, we're just getting the ball, long ball in it. That's what literally it is. It's just getting the ball, long ball it up to Zanzala, which, when he's been playing, he does win the ball, but he just does nothing with it after. Like, does nothing with the ball after he controls it down from the long kick from Farman. He takes it down, controls it, then what's he doing? He loads and loses the ball. Like, the last game he potentially scored was, I can't even remember, it's probably Fleetwood in the Papa John's Trophy, probably the last time Zanzala actually scored. It's just not been working potentially for Zanzala at the minute. But the formation that I think we should play is a 4-3-3 with Paul Farman in goal, back four of left back Patrick Brough, 2 centre backs in Mark Ellis and Matty Platt when Mark Ellis is actually back. I think he's got illness. Right back in Romeo Hutton. In the midfield then, in the 4-3-3, 2 holding midfielders in Ollie Banks and Jordan Stevens. In the cam role then, in Robbie Gotts. Right wing, Josh Gordon. Zanzala up top, and then on the left, Josh Kane. That is probably what I would play. And then the tactics just needs to be tiki-taka. It's a simple play, keeping it on the ball. If there is one player like Romeo Hutton, it's always out wide, free on space. We do play the long ball to him. He takes it down and he goes on a little bit of a run, and he does his fancy footwork like Romeo Hutton. He's probably like the old Brad Barry that we used to have, but Brad Barry, when he used to play for us, didn't have that service on the right hand side. But with Romeo Hutton, he's getting the service. He's getting more of the service on that right wing, well, right wing back. But the next category then that I am going to speak about is why we are sat in 20th in the division in Sky Bet League 2. So then, now moving on to why Barrow are sat where they are in the division. We started off the league very, very well. We were like a few places off being in the League 2 playoffs, and now 21 games in the season, well, maybe a bit more. We're sat now in a relegation scrap like we were last season. We're sat in 20th place with 8 games without a win, and we've got a game tomorrow against Sutton. Is that going to potentially, are we going to lose there? or are we going to actually potentially change how the training's gone with Cooper this week, and hopefully we can come away and potentially get back on a bit of a winning streak, because he said in his interview at the end of the Forest Green Rovers game, he wants the fans to come away from games with something, because 119 fans going on a 5-hour journey to that game came away with absolutely nothing from that game. Absolutely nothing. We could have been at least 2-3-0 up in the first half, but it's just not been the best. But I'm not saying Cooper should be out yet. I say we give it another couple of games, maybe at January. He's got the time maybe to bring in the players and stuff like that. But at the minute, it's just not really been good enough for Mark Cooper and his team at the minute, sitting 20th when the fans are saying they want to be up there pushing for mid-table, not in another relegation scrap again, because we want to be comfortable in League 2. Our squad should be comfortable and being a League 2 side, not scrapping for relegation. Like, look at Harrogate. Harrogate are top, in mid-table. Oldham Athletic just recently sacked their manager in Keith Krul, but they're going through financial situations. Fleetwood in League 1 have sacked Simon Grayson, Joe Grayson's father. It's just managers being sacked left, right and centre in the Premier League. So I'm not saying Cooper should be sacked, but it just hasn't been really good enough for Barrow at the minute. But we'll see what it comes for November, December, going into January, and see what he does in January, bringing in players. But it's not really going to plan at the minute at Barrow. But hopefully the fans can keep backing Cooper. I'm definitely going to be keep backing in Cooper, but at the minute I am. But if nothing really changes, I am going to flip on his head and say, Cooper, you've got to go. But if you have enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. It's just a brief overview of what I think is going on at Barrow at the minute. If any of you guys disagree, leave your thoughts in the comments and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. I've been Barrow on Tour. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you for another video very, very soon. Peace.